Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the podcast where we dive into the world of sports and give you our unfiltered take on the latest news and trends. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to have you join us today. We're just a few days away from the madness of March, and the conference tournaments are already heating up. The MAC, Big Ten, and Big West are just a few of the conferences that will be crowning their champions in the coming days, and we've got our eyes on some interesting matchups. In the MAC, Akron is looking strong, with a talented roster and a coach who knows how to win in John Gross. They're currently sitting at 115 to win the conference tournament, and we think that's a steal. Miami, Ohio may be undefeated, but Akron has the firepower to take them down. Meanwhile, in the Big Ten, Illinois is flying under the radar at plus 390 to win the conference tournament. They've got a potent offense and a home court advantage at the United Center in Chicago, which could give them an edge over top-seeded Michigan. And if you're looking for a long shot, UC Santa Barbara is worth a look in the Big West. The Gauchos are shooting nearly 40% from three, which makes them a dangerous opponent in a tournament setting. At plus 850, they're definitely worth a bet. These are just a few of the storylines we'll be following in the coming days, and we'll have more analysis and predictions as the conference tournaments unfold. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of college basketball, where coaching changes are making headlines. Bobby Hurley, a name synonymous with the sport, is parting ways with Arizona State. After a bumpy ride at ASU, Hurley is looking for his next challenge, and speculation is rife about his potential landing spots. With his Jersey roots and impressive coaching pedigree, Rutgers could be a presumptive candidate in the future, should Steve Pikiell's tenure come to an end. Hurley's passion for the game is undeniable, and he's made it clear that he's not ready to hang up his coaching hat just yet. Despite the ups and downs at Arizona State, he believes his best days on the sideline are still ahead of him. The NCAA tournament is just around the corner, and while Hurley won't be leading the Sun Devils into the fray, he'll undoubtedly be watching with interest, perhaps already thinking about his next move. As the college basketball landscape continues to evolve, one thing is certain: Bobby Hurley will be back, and when he is, it'll be fascinating to see where he ends up. Will he find success at a new program, or will he face more challenges? Only time will tell. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. As we wrap up today's show, I'd like to shift our focus to the world of women's basketball, where a phenomenal talent has been making waves. Caitlin Clark, the young sensation from the WNBA, has just made her senior national team debut for Team USA in the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament. And what a debut it was. Clark stepped onto the floor and immediately showed the world what she's capable of, racking up an impressive 17 points and 12 assists in just 20 minutes of action. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Howard, why are we talking about women's basketball? Well, let me tell you folks, Caitlin Clark is a name you're going to be hearing a lot more about in the future. This young woman has got game, and she's got it in spades. Her ability to create for herself and her teammates is unmatched, and her three-point shot is as smooth as silk. But what's even more impressive about Clark's debut is that she's coming off a tough WNBA season where she was limited to just 13 games due to injuries. And yet, she shows up on the international stage and dominates. That's the kind of resilience and determination that you just can't teach. As the first always say, folks, sports have a way of transcending borders and cultures. They bring us together like nothing else can. And Caitlin Clark is a shining example of that. She's an American talent who's going to be representing our country on the world stage, and I couldn't be more excited to see what she does next. So, as we close out today's show, I want to leave you with a thought. Let's all keep an eye on Caitlin Clark and support her as she takes the basketball world by storm. She's got the talent, the drive, and the passion to succeed at the highest level. And who knows, maybe one day she'll be leading Team USA to a World Cup championship. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.